Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to Ask the Cards, a daily message using Oracle cards and tarot cards. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's coming, any area of your life. Just a reminder, whenever you find these messages, the messages are meant to be heard. So whatever date you do find them on, don't worry about the day. If it's not the exact date that you're watching, that's okay. Just listen to the messages. They really are timeless. They're just launched each day. So welcome, everybody. Let's see what we have today. Let's see what Spirit wants you to think about, to know, lead by example. That's, sometimes it's our actions, right? Certainly for those of us that have kids, they learn through our actions. They learn through how we live our lives, our relationships, how we interact with our significant others, our spouses, so lead by example. That's important. Forgive yourself. Is there something that you're being too hard on yourself today? Are you, the way that you're talking to yourself sometimes, forgive yourself, be a little bit nicer to yourself, stay open-minded, okay? Don't draw a conclusion, look at all sides, put yourself in somebody else's shoes, all of those things. Let's see what the cards are saying today. I've got a Knight of Wands. I have a 10 of Wands. Excuse me. 10 of Wands. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a 2 of Cups. Okay, so lead by example. All right. The first thing that came into me was the sense of hard work. Okay. That Knight doesn't give up. All right. That Knight doesn't give up for those of you that are committed to an area of your life, something that you're very dedicated to, whether it's your work, your home, your family. It's the Knight, the 8 of Pentacles is very much we do the same things day in and day out, a lot of us. And the goal of the 8 of Pentacles is to become smarter, to become wiser, to become more efficient in those tasks, to manage our time better, to get our arms around things maybe a little bit easier. And then that Knight comes in and says, you know what, I love what I do, right? I love what I do. And nothing is going to hold me back. So I'm going to figure out a way to just keep getting better and better at it, right? So I've got a 10 of Wands and a 2 of Cups. And it's like, okay, so we have this journey. It's a weight on our shoulders. For many of you, Spirit sharing with me that you're not alone, whether it's a friendship, a parent, a sibling, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, you're not alone carrying that load. So look at even like this little bird. This little bird's like, I'm going to help you. So there's always somebody to help you. There's always that other person in your life, a friend. Spirit just said that you don't have to carry the weight on your shoulders all by yourself. Let that little bird in your life, whoever that is, come in and lift the load, even if it's just a little something, even if it's just words, saying you don't have to do it alone, like tell me what's going on. Let me help you, right? So even this, going back to this lead by example, you want to do it all with this Knight. You want to charge ahead. You are fully focused. You don't want to hold back, and those are all great qualities. Those are amazing. But even the best of the best gets help. Even the best of the best has advisors, mentors, support systems, so even leading by example, you're able to say to somebody, hey, I don't do it alone. I'm not alone in this, whether it's, for me, I'm not alone in this. My spirit guides, my spirit world, my belief system is how that's my partner, that's who takes the weight off of my shoulders, so whatever it is for you, you're not alone. And maybe that's the example. Maybe that's the example that you always say to yourself, like, I don't have to do it alone. And I can be the best of the best. I can work the hardest that out of anybody, but I'll be the first to ask for help. You know, even in a work situation, right? I could know a lot, but there's always something I don't know. There's always something that I'm willing to learn. And there's always someone out there that's willing to teach it to me too. So today's a great day to not be so hard on yourself and to not have to worry about carrying the load all by yourself. You know, like it's okay to lean on somebody. So let's see what your surrender card is. I'm kind of curious what they want you to surrender to in reference to this reading. Let's see what they want you to surrender to. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing. There you go. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. There you go. River only flows in one direction, right? It's always only going to flow in one direction. So you either jump on a raft with somebody else and paddle along, you know, which is Spirit saying that makes it all that much easier, right? Or you go with the flow and, you know, when you do need help, you reach out for help, but you don't be stubborn. They just said, for those of you that have a tendency to be stubborn, I don't like to ask for help for anybody. I don't want to owe anybody anything. So for those of you that know that quality about yourself, don't be stubborn. You want to charge ahead. Leading by example is showing somebody that are around you that, you know what, I don't want to go it alone. I don't want to go it alone, and I don't have to. So that's a great message today. So let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.